Yo, what's good everybody, it's your boy Malcolm and I'm back for another video, and in today's video we are going to be talking about the Boruto manga. If you've known me for a while, this probably isn't that confusing of a video, but if the only place you know me from is TikTok, you are probably confused why I'm doing a manga review, because for some reason on TikTok, I'm known as the guy who hates manga with all his heart and soul. And yeah, I know where this narrative came from. A while ago, I made a video basically saying like, if I like an anime, don't tell me to go read the manga because I want to just watch the anime.
Don't tell me to read the manga. I don't care if I ask the question that the manga has the answer to. I don't care if this next arc is gonna be crazy. I don't care. Don't tell me to read the manga.
And people blew that out of proportion and basically took that to mean that I hate manga, I never want to read no manga, I don't know how to read, all types of crazy stuff, when in the video I said that I do read manga. But for some reason everybody wanted to ignore that part, and now I'm just a manga hater. But I will say that this is actually the first time that I've been caught up in a current manga that I care about. I also read Kagurabachi and I don't really care about that much. But this is the first time I've been caught up in a current manga that like really matters. And I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of cool. So yeah, this is something new to me, and am I becoming a manga reader? I don't know. I might go ahead and check out something else. Let me know what manga y'all want me to review next. But before we get into the manga review, I need you guys to do a couple things for me. Like, share, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. It would help me out a ton. I'm trying to grow on YouTube and y'all will help me a lot with that. And if you want more anime content, I got another podcast called The Storm Podcast. It's called Ch.8 Storm Podcast. Go check it out. We talk about all the newest anime of the week. We talk about anime hypotheticals, versus battles, all types of crazy stuff, and it's super fun. Go check it out. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this Boruto manga review. So I'm all caught up, and that is up to chapter 8 of Boruto 2 Blue Vortex. I'm gonna give a brief summary on how I feel about Boruto, Naruto Next Generations, and then we can talk about the 2 Blue Vortex. So I was watching Boruto Naruto Next Generations for a while, and I thought it was pretty cool. It wasn't anything too incredible. There was a lot of filler, but I was mostly just skipping through the filler and watching the canon. And the canon was good. Once I switched over to the manga, I had a way better experience. It was so much better because you don't have to deal with Sarda chasing down a goddamn teddy bear or just random bullshit like a goddamn ping pong day. Just dumb shit. You don't have to worry about that in the Boruto manga, the Naruto Next Generation manga. Now, one of the biggest critiques I've seen people say of the Naruto Next Generation manga is that Naruto and Sasuke get nerfed very fucking heavily. And yes, that is true, but we have to remember, they're not the main characters anymore. Boruto and Kawaki are the main characters of this new generation of Naruto. Naruto and Sasuke are awesome. We love them as characters, but they have to take the back burner to the main characters who actually matters now. So that's why Naruto lost Kurama, that's why Sasuke lost his Rinnegan, that's why Naruto is currently put up in a whole different dimension, and Sasuke, well, we'll talk about him once we start talking about the 2 Blue Vortex. But y'all see, they're not the main characters anymore, so it makes sense for them to not be in the story. And if you don't like that, then go rewatch Naruto Shippuden. This isn't about them, it's about Boruto and Kawaki. Another thing that I will say about Next Generations is the power is way different. This series has serious power creep. Now, do I think that the power creep is a bad thing? Not really. In Naruto, the original OG series, the characters were ninja. They were strong, they had cool powers, but they weren't anything earth-breaking or world-ending. By Shippuden, they were summoning Megazords, they were going into different dimensions, they were bringing down planets and shit like that. Like, the power scaling between those two series was ridiculous. That creep was crazy. The creep from Shippuden into Boruto is fucking ridiculous. Now, we all know that Naruto is strong as shit. Strong as fuck. He is nothing compared to the shit that we've seen now. There are gods living among us. But Naruto is strong. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like he's not. I think current Boruto and Kawaki would beat Naruto in a one-on-one. I don't even think that's a crazy thing to say. That's not like a hot take or something that's out of, like, it's very obvious. That power creep is crazy. There are gods. There are characters who have the ability to rewrite reality, that can see everything in the motherfucking world. 3 people got karma now. Otsutsuki, there's so much power that goes on now that Shippuden shit really ain't nothing no more. Now, do I miss when Naruto used to be a story about just ninjas with cool powers and stuff like that? I do. It was cool. But I do really enjoy Boruto for what it is, and I'm not really mad at the power creep that has gone on from Shippuden to Boruto. I know a lot of people are mad about it, but I don't really have a problem with it. I think it's fine that these people are just fucking stronger now. It makes it more interesting. It does take away that aspect of finesse a little bit, but I do like seeing how everybody has gotten more powerful. Before we get into Two Blue Vortex, one thing I want to talk about is, do Kawaki's motives make sense? Now, we all know that all Kawaki cares about is keeping Naruto safe. Lord Seventh is his lord and savior. He will do anything for this man, even die. And if that means kill his brother Boruto, he'll fucking do it. Kawaki hates all the Otsutsuki, and Boruto happens to have one living inside of him. Well, technically Boruto is an Otsutsuki, but he has more Momoshiki's consciousness in his mind. And Kawaki's like, yo, Lord Seventh is gonna die if Momoshiki takes over. So what I have to do is just kill him. I'm gonna get him out of here. And I can't do that with all these people on my back. Naruto's not gonna let me do it. Hinata's not gonna let me do it. None of his friends are gonna let me do it. The Leaf Village isn't gonna let me do it. And I don't care if everybody's gonna hate me and want to kill me, but I gotta get rid of these Otsutsuki first. Now, do I think this makes sense? Hell no. Do I think it makes sense in Kawaki's brain from his perspective? Yes. Does it make sense from any other perspective? Not really. Now, we all know that there is more to life than just being alive. There is a quantity of life and there is a quality of life. Living a long time is cool, but none of that fucking matters if you're extremely depressed. If Kawaki goes out with this plan and ends up killing Boruto, that is going to make Naruto so depressed. It really doesn't matter if Naruto is alive and safe if he loses all the things that are most precious to him. Boruto dying, and not just Boruto dying, but Boruto dying at the hands of Kawaki would absolutely destroy Naruto. It would fuck him up beyond compare. So why would you do that? Now, here's the thing. Kawaki doesn't really understand a ton about family and life and happiness and all that. We all knew how he grew up. So in his mind, I think he only really understands the survival part of it. And he just thinks that Naruto knows that Momoshiki and Boruto should die. He just isn't able to do it. That part of that is probably true, but his quality of life would just be so low killing him. The plan doesn't make any sense. Now, yeah, Kawaki, sure, that's all he has, but I think that shit is dumb as hell. And I also think that's a big part of why Boruto doesn't even really have beef with Kawaki like that, because he understands that Kawaki doesn't fucking know. Kawaki doesn't have a real life or anything like that. Like, all he has is the short amount of time that he spent in Konoha with the Uzumaki family. He doesn't really have all those experiences. So Boruto isn't really mad about it. He knows that Kawaki genuinely believes that he is doing what's right. So he's not really mad at him. He just needs to set him straight. They're going to fix their beef and everything's going to be cool. All right, now let's talk about Two Blue Vortex. I'm going to be honest with y'all. All this is very fresh and new to me. I finished Next Generations last night and I caught up on Two Blue Vortex this morning because this shit is fire. I'm really enjoying it, so I'm reading it very fast, and I'm kind of sad that I'm caught up now and I gotta wait. Like, I think these chapters come out monthly. I don't even know. Let me know. But let's talk about Two Blue Vortex. Basically, as we all know, Kawaki and Boruto switch spots. Boruto is now an outcast that killed Lord Seventh, and Kawaki is the son of Naruto and Hinata and all that, blah, 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 whatever. Now, I thought what the main story point was going to be was this beef between Kawaki and Boruto. I thought that's where Two Blue Vortex was going to go. Now we are finding out that the main issue is really these 10 tails, and this shit is getting intense. Code isn't even really much of a factor anymore because Boruto beat the fuck out of him in the first couple seconds, and let's talk about how strong Boruto is now after all of his goddamn training. Boruto hit Code with that new Rasengan that literally used the power of the Earth's rotation and fucked him all up. That shit was absolutely epic. Not to mention, Boruto can also use Flying Raijin now. He can use Purple Lightning. he is an absolute oh, he can fly. Boruto's an absolute savage now, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty sure he's way stronger than Kawaki is now. Minus the flying, that's not even talking about Boruto's Otsutsuki powers. Though most of those are just from ninjutsu. As we know, Kawaki has Otsutsuki powers that Boruto's probably also gonna develop. Kawaki has the Sukuna Hikona, he has the Daikokuten. Boruto doesn't have any of that stuff yet, so maybe his Jogan or whatever else is going to also develop, and he's going to be able to use that shit too. Boruto is a absolute force to be reckoned with. I don't think there's anyone who can really go toe-to-toe with him, minus this awakened Ten Tails. Speaking of the Ten Tails, we know that the Ten Tails need to eat an Otsutsuki, and then it can turn into the Divine Tree, and have a chakra fruit, and all that stuff. But this Ten Tails has now gained sentience, and it's eating more than just Otsutsuki. It's eating all types of people, and its consciousness are taking the form of the people that it's eating. So one of the Ten Tails paths has Sasuke, one of them is Moegi, the other one is that other guy that was rocking with Code and what was his name? Jaw? Something like that. Him. But the main path, Jura, we don't know who he is. Now, I've been looking on Twitter and stuff, and some people think that he's Kurama. Some people think that he is just the manifestation of the Ten Tails himself. I've seen people who think that he might be Jigen. We don't really know. As for me, I think it kind of makes the most sense right now that it would probably be Jigen. I feel like all the other people have looked similar to, who they ate. If it was Kurama, I feel like he would look vastly different. If it was the Ten Tails, that one does still kind of make sense, but I think Jigen makes the most sense, even though Jigen is dead. So could it really be Jigen? I don't know. It's tough. I don't know who it is, and I want to learn more and come back with the theory for you guys about that. When we're thinking about the way these Ten Tails work, all these Ten Tails are trying to eat the people that mattered most to them in their past life. Like, Sasuke's is trying to eat Sarada, Moegi's is trying to eat Konohamaru, that one dude that was around Code and Ada is trying to eat Ada. So who could it possibly be that is coming after Naruto? It's not Sasuke, because we've already seen the Sasuke one. I don't think it's Kurama, because Kurama is dead. The Jigen does make sense a little bit, because I think Jigen would have had respect for Naruto because Naruto beat him. I don't know who else it could possibly be. Like, it wouldn't be like Jiraiya or nothing like that, because Kashin Koji is rocking with him right now. I don't know. I genuinely have no idea. Let me know what theories you guys have and explain it so I can think more on this. This is all super fresh. I literally just finished reading it 20 minutes ago. Jura's trying to eat Naruto, and in the process, he's trying to find him, so he goes to Konoha Village, because that's where Naruto be at. And he says he senses Biju chakra. And then he looks at Himwari. It also makes sense, because when Damon walked up on Himwari, Damon was like, yo, you are strong as fuck. What the hell is going on right now? Why are you so strong? And now we know it's because she has Biju chakra. Now, how does she have Biju chakra? I have no fucking idea. But if you watch my podcast, I said years ago that I believe that Himwari was going to be the next Nine Tails Jinchuriki. And then that little arc happened in the anime where she was kicking it with the One Tails, and I was like, well, maybe she's the next One Tails Jinchuriki. I don't know what Jinchuriki she's going to be, but I think we know that Himwari is going to be a Jinchuriki. I don't know what type. I don't know how it happened, because all the Jinchuriki are pretty much accounted for, I think, maybe. I really don't know. So I don't know what the fuck is going on with that, but Himwari is going to be a Jinchuriki, and I think that is cool as fuck. So basically, I am just left with a fuck ton of questions and not a lot of theories for you guys. I'm sorry, I probably should have taken more time before I made this video, but I promise my next manga review talking about Boruto will be a lot more organized. I'll have a lot more to go off of, because I'll have time to marinate and think and figure out what the fuck is going to be going on. Y'all know I'm new to this manga world. I don't normally read popular manga week to week. I normally wait until I finish the anime and then I go back and read the manga, but now I'm in this all the way, so I'll be giving y'all weekly, monthly? How frequently does this manga even come out? I don't even know. So I'll be giving y'all reviews on this Boruto manga, and I'll have way better theories. I'll have way better explanations and everything in the next one. This is me just trying to get my feet wet in this, I guess, realm of the manga world. So thank y'all so much for watching. Please let me know what other videos you guys want to see from me. And just like always, I will catch y'all in the next video. I'm out. Peace.